Many things were decided under the circumstances of a move-off during the 2 weeks here. Well, alrighty then. Welcome back. Another episode, Pinkbike Academy Behind the Scenes. Episode number 8 now. What is that? I don't remember my sign language very well. But anyways, this one is going to be pretty fun for myself because I haven't actually watched this episode. This will be genuine first impressions. Audio record. Go back. Sorry, camera. I'm not doing very well today. Okay, screen record, recording, audio. Check. Here we go.
Last time on Pinkbike Academy, it was all about suspension, and the contestants competed in a multi-part challenge that tested their ability to work on their suspension as well as make changes based on the terrain they were racing.
Oh my God, that's
Still envious of
what
that
a
one.
track.
Oh, my bike is perfect!
Evan and
Ben
Joe,
and Angie
so
found
stoked.
themselves on the bottom, but in a shocking turn of events,
So
the
much
judges
emotion.
decided that there would be no elimination. This time, the contestants will compete in a video challenge that will test their ability to use their GoPros to create engaging video content, something every pro athlete needs to know how to do. It all happens right now on the
this
Pinkbike
one's gonna be
Academy,
good.
presented by Shimano.
This would have been another fun one. I mean, realistically, they were all pretty fun to be a part of, but the suspension and the video, I would have loved to have been a part of. Day late and $1 short. What can you say?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
These days, a huge part of being a pro rider is the ability to create video content to showcase your riding and your sponsors. And with these handy dandy GoPros, it's never been easier. Today, we're testing your creativity and ability to create video content. Using your GoPros, we want you to head out and create a 60-second riding video.
That would
on
have
the
been
trails here
so
at
sick
Big
to be a
White.
part of.
You'll have 1 hour to collect your footage and 1 hour to edit it using your GoPro app. The trails you ride, angles you choose, and accessories you use are entirely up to you. This is a solo challenge, and you will not be able to help your fellow rider.
To give you some perspective here, if you're a professional company that wants to go out and shoot a minute edit, like a minute worth of content, you could be out there shooting nonstop for 4 or 5 hours, maybe an entire day. Depending on the level of the production, you could be out there for days on end, a couple of different days, maybe a full week for just a minute of content. An hour to shoot and an hour to edit is no small feat to develop a minute of like legitimate content.
Yesterday, the judges went easy on you, but don't get too comfortable. Today, we will be eliminating one rider. That being said, our judges today are Christina Chapetta, professional athlete and GoPro wizard, Jeff Gulovich, to keep a watchful eye over all of you. Gully, what are you looking for out there?
Most important, I think, is just a compelling edit. Something that's fun, light, and keeps your attention for the entire minute.
And in addition to that, we will be looking for your creativity, personality, and originality. Everyone understand? All right, let's get ready, go outside, and stack some footy.
Sweet.
Woo!
Riders, are you ready? Yeah. Your 2 hours starts now.
Good luck, hey? Have fun.
This one looks exciting.
My first GoPro edit. Might as well make it one for public TV.
Whew. Really nervous about this little thing because I've never used one before, but
I have little experience with GoPros. Definitely gonna try and have to figure out what angles work and what don't.
Ben's a steezy guy. He's gonna be hard to out-steeze, I would say.
I'm gonna try and show some style, throw some good whips, do some good scrubs.
I'm pretty sure the girls are gonna come up with something creative, so.
I'm gonna do a dance video. Not even joking.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
So good.
So I just got to Ace of Spades. Gonna do a little chesty of this first section here. That was sick. So fun. Yeah, I feel like this is a really cool section, so I'm gonna do a little tripod couple shots. GoPro, stop recording. Gonna keep going.
I was thinking of not doing any POV.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be unique. It'd probably stand out from the other guys.
I decided to not do any POV shots to try to be a little bit different. So all the shots were taken with either the tripod or the clamp.
I like that. I feel like nowadays with the GoPro sensation running the world, POV is such a almost overused. It's kind of like drone footage. Everyone kind of overuses it. The fact that Evan went on the route of no POV, he's going to have to be creative in his angles because you are quote unquote limited working with the GoPro on non-POV stuff, but big risk, but potentially bigger reward if he pulls it off.
And set up beside or in the trail.
I like it. I like it.
So now I'm gonna try for a little face shot as I'm heading down squirts. Just try to get my stoked face riding like a blue trail, warming up, getting into it. Hey GoPro, start recording. Hey GoPro, stop recording. Let's have a look at that and see what that looks like.
That was like the
Set it
theme
up.
you heard on set all week, was just people randomly talking to GoPros.
Okay, I think that we're gonna have to ditch this. Hey GoPro, start recording. Yeah! So we're gonna get a 6 slow-mo of a nice sunny corner. My favorite. Yeah, I think that's sick.
One thing I'm guessing that none of them knew, that at least with the older sessions, I don't know so much about the new 8s, I don't know where the microphone layout is, but on the older sessions you could take a piece of gaff tape or duct tape and cover up one side of the microphone so you could actually get decent audio without all the wind noise. You could also put a mic sock on it to cut down on wind noise, but I don't think any of them had that laying around. So a piece of tape would have really cut down on the wind noise to amplify your audio and make it a little bit crisper and a little less GoPro. Just a
She's
tip.
definitely using the accessories like pretty much as best as she can right now.
Yeah, let's go for that.
So far, I think she's on the right track. She definitely knows her strengths, which is quartering, bike body separation. That was a good corner. Can't wait to see what it looks like.
Right into the sun. Risky move.
Hey,
Oh, this is so fun.
that's where Misha and I shot the
So cool.
second day, I think it
love
was.
the challenge today. It's so fun. Yeah, just be able to be creative and create a storyline and image that I wanted.
GoPro, start recording.
Yeah, Joe.
It's a bit tricky. The lighting in here sucks. I'll give it a go. It's just tough because it doesn't look like anything on camera. So just trying to figure out how to make it look like something. We just got to the Joker. Gonna do a full, like, almost the whole trail with the chesty.
Nice.
If I use that whip shot combined with a manual, could look pretty cool.
This dude's
That
hustling.
would
Look at
look-
him, he's sweaty.
I think that shot right there with the lanyal or the manual, whatever you want to call it, pretty cool in a 120 piece slow-mo shot. I don't know if Ben thought of that, but maybe. I think that would look pretty cool in that shot there.
I think that's sweat.
Absolutely dying. Holy crap, I'm dying. This is so physical.
That's a good point of actual behind the scenes knowledge. Is the weather was so varying there. In the mornings it would be 5-6 degrees, pretty cold. That's Celsius. Don't freak out, you Fahrenheit people. That's 40 degrees or so in Fahrenheit. But 4, 5 or 6 in the morning, and then in the middle of the day it'd be 28. Like the range was huge and varying, so you kind of had to prepare for everything, especially on challenges that started in the morning and finished in the afternoon. You just kind of had to be ready for everything.
Don't tell the bike park about this. Hero 8s are amazing. Like the color is so crisp, the sound's good, and just so many features. GoPro, start recording. Biggest thing that I've never used before until today is the voice command. It's crazy. I could be like 50 feet up the trail and just yell to the GoPro and it would start recording. GoPro, start recording. There it is. Front end got away on me there. Much better when the front tire stays locked in. Yeah! This voice command is deadly. I didn't think it would work from that far away. Felt a little lame. Oh, that felt more like Evan style. Sweet! GoPro off. Down the trail we go.
Get some narrow.
Love Evan's
I like the
energy and just
idea
excitement to
of
be on a
biking
bike.
being
It's infectious.
athletic and serious, but also just being a good time. GoPro, start recording. Mine was titled Dance Party in the Rocks. Oh, it's perfect. And I had a few dance segments mixed into my riding. Oh yeah, that was sick.
Whoever shot those segments there, perfect. If Joe shot those exact same segments on the GoPro. Dialed.
All right, we got Angie Cam.
Hey, GoPro, start recording.
So many verbs. This bike park was so much fun to ride.
You didn't get that, did you? It was my first time using the GoPro Hero 8 for video. It was difficult to get shots at times. Nope. Doing the buried method. GoPro start recording. Once you figure it out, you get what you want, and yeah, it was a super cool tool. Give me the money. But I must hit corner harder. Need more roost.
Yes!
Okay, one last one, no slow-mo.
For those of you that don't know, the More Roost is a nod to an IFHT Films production. It's called The Sickest Edit Ever, and it is quite literally the sickest edit ever.
We need more roads! We need flooded tables! Faster! The sickest edit ever.
It was released at Crankworks in... Oh, hey babe.
Yeah?
What year was The Sickest Edit Ever released? I forget.
Let me track.
15. 15? So The Sickest Edit Ever was released at... Not Dirt Diaries. Yeah, it is Dirt Diaries. It is Dirt Diaries, okay. Sickest Edit Ever was released back in 2015 at the Crankworks Dirt Diaries in Whistler, and just a slight nod to that edit. If you haven't seen it before, or even if you have, go down below, check out the link, because it just gets you really excited to ride bikes. Okay, back to what we were saying.
The more shots you get, the more variety you get, more potential for success.
I just finished doing a video with someone, and it's cool, like fresh in my mind, how to link clips from different angles. So I'm trying to do that my best I can.
So I really like both of those statements. Actually, what Christina was talking about is you can almost never have too much footage. Just keep filming, keep filming, keep filming, because you can cut stuff, but you can't add stuff if you miss something. So you almost can't. Now that there are certain instances where you come back with 10 terabytes of footage and it's too much, but most of the time you can't shoot too much. And when Evan said having experience is key in a challenge like this, because there are certain ways you pan the camera and you set up transitions between shots. So when you put those clips together at the end of the day, everything looks fluid. It's not choppy. It looks like it was designed to work together, which brings up a third good point in this rant, that if you're going out on a shoot like this, generally you want to get an idea of your shot list, and that is what you want to shoot whenever you're going to develop your video. So you don't just go out and just stack random clips. You have a purpose to each shot that you're taking. Even if you take 10,000 shots, you have a purpose and a reason and a rhyme for each one of those. So developing a shot list before you go out and shoot will make the process a lot smoother.
With this tight corner, it would be cool to use a wider angle lens approach and get up high in this tree.
I'd be interested to actually talk to any of them and see if they
GoPro, start recording.
came up with a shot list before they went out and just started shooting stuff.
GoPro, release from tree. Not that smart yet.
Yeah, I'm trying a little
I love it.
helmet cam.
The challenge today wasn't one of my strengths, I would say.
Okay, yeah, so that's not gonna work then.
I found it pretty challenging to shoot myself and to know what trail I wanted to go on and different angles.
Too far away. I'm just trying to get a nice shot. I just don't like the power lines. Work with what I brought, right?
I was definitely challenged by today's challenge.
Is it recording? This is Mr. Ben's vlog here. I'm not a vlogger, I don't know how to do this. This is Ben Wallace here.
I wish I could have done this challenge so much.
I'm about to do some moves. Oh God, that's bad. You know, I just realized, if I say the moo joke, everyone's gonna understand it who's here, but no one's gonna understand it back home.
It's so funny. Do you know what a move-off is?
Me no comprende.
Instead of doing rock, paper, scissors, you can do a move-off. So each person gets on their hands and knees, looks each other in the eyes, and moves. And whoever can continuously move for the longest wins.
3, 2, 1, move!
So this is what it was like, truly behind the scenes at Pinkbike Academy, was shenanigans like this. Tom brought the moo-off up from New Zealand. I think his brother invented it. But you literally just get on all four and moo in each other's face until someone stops, whether it's because you ran out of breath or because you're laughing. Doesn't matter the reason. You just have to continuously moo. And many things were decided under the circumstances of a moo-off during the 2 weeks here. It was amazing. I love it. Tom, once again, legend.
No touching. Those are the only rules.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I myself was the worst person ever at moo-offs because I could not keep a straight face. Obviously, I'm almost in tears right now just watching them. I can't do moo-offs. Not my thing.
We're about to put down the hottest GoPro edit of the week. It's coming right to you, right now.
All right, contestants, you've had 1 hour
with
to
the
collect the
vlogging.
footage. Is everyone confident they have what they need?
Hope so.
Should be good. You now have 1 hour to edit your 60-second video with the GoPro app. Remember, once time starts, no help allowed. You're on your own. The judges are looking for creativity, personality, and originality. That being said, is everyone ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, edit. Look at the little students go.
That had to be the
It's
most
like being back
boring
at school.
hour of the
You
week.
think Ben has the upper hand because he's the only one in school right now?
The GoPro editing app was actually really sweet. Like never had used it before, but figured it out pretty quick.
So Ben, if I'm not mistaken, spent pretty much his whole run on the jumps.
Most of it, not all of it.
I said pretty much.
I did a little intro shot and like just me talking, and then just straight to like sick riding clips.
Whoa, did a brap.
I was stoked on that guy.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, he's back.
I'm a superstar, so you know, being in front of the cameras is where I live and thrive. We're about to get freaking shreddy here. I definitely like the editing process, but like, you know, you can't really see my face in the editing process, so how's that supposed to work? Freaking in front of the camera all day, baby.
Oh my god, I love Vince so much.
Wow, everybody's got some different styles going on. I like it.
Yeah, a lot of different flavors.
Joe's getting creative vibes. Joe is actually an artist, in case anyone was wondering.
I was wondering.
I really enjoy making edits. I've made a few with some friends. I've never been able to be part of the editing process, but with just a quick tutorial, it was so easy to figure out. It's really easy to add music. Like, it was actually super easy.
She must have a good tune.
That's the tune.
Whee!
Okay, I'm getting distracted. So exciting to like fully make it myself.
Seeing a lot of vibes in Joe's edit here.
Yeah, just be able to be creative and kind of create a storyline and image that I wanted. GoPro, stop recording.
A couple GoPro heroes just showing us what they got.
I felt more comfortable editing than I felt shooting myself. I'm an X-ray technologist. I have a photo app that's pretty similar to the editing app, and I felt like there were some similarities between that, so I definitely felt more comfortable editing.
It's very interesting. Similarities between X-ray teching
My
and
concept
GoPro
for the video
editing.
today,
Who
I
would've
just
thunk it?
wanted to make a nice shred edit of Big White Bike Park. With a minute long, I felt like I couldn't really cram a big theme in, and I felt like based on the previous social media challenge that we had, I felt like the judges didn't really like that step sequence that I did.
The judges felt the photos lack execution. Unfortunately, you are the bottom team today.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a sweet shred edit, make people stoked to get out and ride their bike, kind of show them what Big White is about, show them what the GoPro can do.
Hey, GoPro, stop recording.
All right, everyone, 5 minutes left. Finalize those transitions, make those final cuts. Just silence. I don't even know if
Final cut,
they're
bro.
deep in that edit cave right now.
Wow.
That's a cool shot.
The dust here just kind of makes everything look cool, hey?
Dust makes everything look cool.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, oh, let's trade traction for coolness.
Exactly.
Concept of my little edit was, yeah, unfortunately, I have to work.
Oh, boss has been pushing me to work weekends.
The big thing is having laps close to home that you can go squeeze out as much biking as possible after work. So I kind of worked that into my video.
Yes. Is this like best hits of 2020 here?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, iPads off. You guys all have some sick edits for us to watch?
Oh, yeah.
Our judges are gonna watch, deliberate, and we'll get back to you with some news. See you guys outside. Former contestants, welcome back. to the
Hey,
Pinkbike
we're
Academy.
back.
Bet you're all wondering why you're here.
Yes.
We gave the remaining contestants 2 hours to shoot and edit a video using their GoPro. Today, we'll watch them as a group,
Jealous.
and then separately, you'll vote on your favorite and least favorite edits. We would be looking for originality, creativity, and personality. Your vote will count towards their overall.
So those are 3 big things to think about. Originality, personality, and creativity. That was the judging criteria. You have to take that into accordance when judging these videos. Those 3 criteria right there specifically.
overall score. So think carefully. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Video number 1 is from Joe.
Hey.
Whoa. That was cool.
That's nice.
That's really cool.
So many wildflowers.
Yes.
Oh, good line, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's give a round of applause for Joe. All right, this is Evan.
So Joe's was like genuinely fun and creative and just different. It wasn't like any of the other ones, which is one of the things that I commended her on the most, is being creative and doing something that it actually kept you engaged the entire time. There was always something going on. It was fun to watch.
Oh, boss has been pushing me to work weekends. Luckily, Big White's open till 5 on Saturday. Here we go.
Yes.
The music is great. Nice.
So that would have been a couple clips back. Would have been awesome opportunity to use 120 frames per second, where you can actually run slow-mo. I think it's 5x slow-mo or something like that. Granted, they only had an hour to edit this, so I don't know how much slow motion shots you're gonna get in, but still would have been a cool opportunity to throw some slow-mo in, because who doesn't love slow-mo?
That was a really good shot from the top.
Yeah!
Oh, he didn't drop.
Give a round of applause.
So that rock drop was so much bigger in real life than it looks on video. It was huge, and it was completely blind. You were coming downhill around a right-handed outside off camber turn, and then there's just this rock sitting on the inside corner of the next berm, and it's just completely blind to send. Good stuff. I give Evan props for hitting that.
Applause for Evan. Vlad, what'd you think of those lines?
The rock drop was so sick.
Good choice of music.
I think we're gonna drop into Angie's edit here.
I do like the shots if it worked out, I guess.
Ooh, slow-mo.
Got some slow-mo in there, nice.
I like the tune.
That part is so rough. Give a round of applause for Angie.
So Angie's opened up so well with the panoramic shot of the mountains, establishing shot, setting it up where you are, what you're doing. It lacked after that, but there were some fun aspects to it as well. The fact that she dropped slow-mo in there, super stoked on that. But it never picked up. The way the music started, you were kind of expecting it to fall off and drop beats and pick up a little bit more steam, but it sort of stayed that mellow tone the entire time, which made the video feel almost slowed down in an instance, which I think was a big negative on the impact of her video and what it actually could have been.
Julia, what did you think?
I liked how there was like two angles, like the chest mount and then like the self-filming. I think we haven't seen that quite yet, so.
Awesome. I guess we should...
Also, another awesome point that Julia brings up is the fact that she used multiple camera angles, being POV and, well, technically it's self-shot, but outside perspective. It was cool to see someone utilize that. She just didn't follow the storyline quite like I thought she could have. The opening shot was awesome. I got really, really stoked in the first 5 seconds, but the music just stayed kind of flat, unfortunately.
Drop into Ben's, and I mean that literally, because if you watched him edit, he was headbanging the whole time and fist pumping.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to put down the hottest GoPro edit of the week. Just saying, guys, if nobody likes this video, I'm challenging you to a moo-off, and you're going down.
So good.
Same song as Evan.
Yes. Boom, slow-mo. Would have looked so good.
Whoa.
Let's give a hand for Ben.
Ben's was good. Ben's was my favorite. He put all the different aspects of an edit together. He talked to the camera, he established what he was doing. Then he had POV that was pretty good. Well, actually, his POV was really good. It was rad. And then film like outside perspective as well. He had a little bit of everything. The music hit well on the action in the video. It reflected it. And him and Evan used the same song, which was hilarious. No one knew about that until the judging started, because you saw everybody was wearing headphones. So when they were editing, they didn't know what each other was editing. So Ben and Evan ended up picking the same song. That made all of us kind of chuckle a little bit.
Well, you 6 now kind of play a hand in their fate.
Oh boy.
We're gonna separate you, and you're gonna vote, like I said, on the winner and the loser. Do you guys have that in your mind?
It's tough.
Oh my god. The bat cave.
Today and yesterday would have been my 2 best days.
Oh no.
I know.
I think my favorite
I just had
video
to throw that
was
in
of
there,
Joe.
huh?
Super funny, it shows personality.
My favorite video was definitely Evan's.
Evan had a good concept. He had a good intro.
I think he had kind of the best storytelling.
My favorite video was Ben's.
I definitely like Ben's the most.
Ben's. Ben.
Ben's video was my favorite.
My favorite video had to be Ben's.
I feel like it was a well-rounded story for only 60 seconds.
It had a bit of everything.
It was action-packed. He used different mounts.
He included a mill-off challenge, so you can't go past that. It's 100% why I chose Ben.
His riding was awesome, but I think he could have added a little more variety, and it was just a bit messy. A few of the clips had cameramen in them, stuff in the background. You gotta be super conscious when the competition is this hard.
Ovens.
That's really fair. So Christina brings up really excellent points there that when you're only watching certain clips of it, you don't notice, but it's very interesting to hear her point that out, and a really, really good point as we went back a few episodes talking about Angie, Tom, and Joe's photo having the Trail Forks logo in the background of a fox represented competition. It doesn't seat well. So again, here with Ben's edit having people in the video, that is a big strike. However, I think when you compare it side by side with the others, it was on a little bit different level. But Ben shoots edits all the time. If you look at his Instagram, that's what he does. He's on Instagram making edits all the time, and he's really good at it. So he kind of had a leg up in this one, and I think it showed in the final product.
Was my least favorite. I feel like the music wasn't fitting.
The video I liked the least was Joe's.
Maybe Joe's video.
I thought Joe's was my least favorite.
Just, I guess, the low angle of the camera throughout the whole video.
She didn't really diversify with her GoPro angles.
Unfortunately, my least favorite video was Angie's.
Angie's?
Angie's video had good angles used for her chesty.
The rising tunes were really nice to follow, but it never dropped.
I was waiting for something more. It wasn't there.
The action could have been a little better.
After 20 seconds, I started to get bored.
Not enough energy compared to the other videos.
Something was about to happen, but it just never hit.
You've got to really capture your audience's attention right away.
And if it was on social media, I probably wouldn't have stuck around for a full 60.
So there's kind of the end all be all, I think, for the majority of us. Is what I kept asking myself when we were watching the videos is, if I saw this floating through my Instagram feed, would I have stuck around for the full length of the edit? And unfortunately, I think Angie's was the only one that wouldn't have made it past maybe 20 seconds or so. It was like Gully said, and I said earlier, it's just, it sounded like and it felt like something was getting ready to happen, but you never reached that climax. You never reached and kept you captivated. Just never reached that. Also, you see here that I'm quite sunburned. So the day after I got eliminated, which was 2 days ago now, the eliminated riders actually snuck away from camp and went to Kelowna. And we rode mountain bikes in Kelowna all day and did a couple different pedal up trails there. With the manager of the bike park, Chris, he was nice enough to take us in town. We all put our bikes in the back of the truck and then hoofed it into town to ride bikes. It was so much fun. It was an incredible day. The weather was awesome. It was great. It was all of us just shredding and having fun and getting some really good long pedal climbs, because that's what I like to do, because I'm an endurance guy and lame like that. That's actually where all my thumbnails come from, is from that trip into Kelowna. So that's why I'm sunburned here.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Evening.
Today, we tested your creativity, and we were all blown away by how well you embraced the challenge. The judges especially thought each of your videos was awesome. What we didn't tell you is that we brought back your former contestants and all sat together and had a little viewing party.
Oh,
Lucky ducks.
they didn't know that beforehand.
We then
That's
asked
a
them
funny
to cast their
element.
votes privately for their most and least favorites. The judges then took those results into consideration while they deliberated. That being said, Evan, please take a step forward. Evan, the judges really appreciated seeing your personality and thought you showcased the trails here at Big White really well.
Sweet.
Your fellow competitors were also very stoked on your line choices.
Good to hear.
Evan, today you are safe.
Beauty. Thank you.
Hey, Evan.
Joe, Angie, please take a step forward. I know you're close friends.
Yeah.
What was it like competing against each other?
I don't know, so far I have felt like I haven't really been competing. We've just been co-competing, like competing together.
I think before this competition started, we kind of just had the discussion that we'd both try to support each other and push each other forward. So I feel like awesome as a woman that I'm able to help push another woman forward and that she's supporting me as well too.
Awesome. That being said, we did have to make a decision today.
You know, with me and Angie, we both, I guess, didn't do very well with the first challenge. And I know she was nervous, and so I've been rooting for her from the start. I think she could win it.
The elimination is definitely always a stressful thing, but with 4 people now, it's definitely harder to pick.
Once you get down to the final 4 and 3 and 2, it's just so hard to predict who would go home.
Technically, anybody had a chance. I totally think Angie or Joe can win the Pinkbike Academy.
Angie, unfortunately, your time at the Pinkbike Academy has come to an end. Before you go, I did want to say that you should be incredibly proud of yourself and how much you've progressed. Very impressive, and that attitude will take you a long way in this industry.
Thanks, Jason. I feel sad. Like, I did want to make it to the end, and I did want to be in the final 2.
Every time it gets more savage.
Oh, God.
I want Jo to win because she deserves it, because she's an amazing athlete and an amazing person.
Oh, guys, I don't like this. I'm used to Angie beating me at everything. This isn't normal.
Walking into the sunset.
Okay, this brings up a point that I see on the internet a lot. Everyone is focused on who's the fastest, but that wasn't necessarily what this entire competition was about. This competition was about being well-rounded and good at a variety of different things. So people that feel like certain riders shouldn't be there, well, you weren't there in the moment, you don't know exactly. Like, you see what the TV shows you, but you don't see everything as a whole. And it wasn't just about the fastest rider. Everybody keeps asking, why are you not racing more? Why are you not racing more? Well, it wasn't dictated whether or not Orbea wanted a rider for their EWS team, for just influencing, for making edits. There's a variety of different things that the Orbea contract could have you do. It's not set in stone. So they're not particularly looking for the fastest racer. They're looking for most well-rounded individual in the competition. At least from my perspective, that's kind of what I grasped, which was also a reason why it was difficult to tell what the judging criteria was going to be on every single day. I felt like it changed a lot. And they gave us briefings in the morning before the event of what the main criteria of judging was going to be for that day. I believe, in my opinion, that Jo was saved in this episode because her video, though it wasn't necessarily what people wanted to watch, it was very creative, it was very different, and it definitely kept my attention. It was fun, it was well-paced, and then Ben and Evan both crushed it as usual. They're just always on point. Just remember when you're watching these videos that it's not necessarily about the fastest rider. It's about being a good brand ambassador, and being a badass fast rider also helps a lot. Okay, anyways, that's my input for today. That was cool, that was fun. Another challenge has gone by that I wish I was a part of, but can't win them all. For episode number 8 here, Pinkbike Academy Behind the Scenes, with yours truly, I'm going to sign out, get editing on these videos, and episode number 9 coming up quick. Bye.